Hey there guys, I'm Cody Mayo, and this is Cigar TV. First off, I would like to say that I am sorry that I didn't do a recording or a review earlier like I promised at my convention that I went to this past weekend. But I actually had a lot of fun and I just didn't think about it. But despite all that, I am here today to do a review on the Heisenberg cigar by Quesada. Now, this cigar right here, it doesn't have a lot of information on like the binding and the tobacco used in it, but it is one hell of a cigar. It has one hell of a burn line too, and overall, it has a really good draw to it. So, first off, if you take a look at that band, it's pretty much a plain black band with silver lighting up top and on bottom, and around the band itself, it has mathematical symbols and all that. So, I think that's pretty cool. It's almost, I wouldn't say mathematical, almost more of a scientific, like, structured chart of chemicals and stuff. I'm drawing a blank here on the actual name of that, but it almost looks mathematical in symbol. So, it's pretty cool. And the what it looks like, it almost looks like a Maduro wrapper or a Nicaraguan type of wrapper. Something just almost like a Habano wrapper, most likely. It's medium to full body strength. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of information, like I said, on this cigar. I did some research on it. I couldn't find anything myself. And from what I could tell from everybody else who's done research on it themselves, they haven't been able to come up with any types of information about like the wrapper and all that either. It's almost like a heavily guarded secret. But yeah. So let's get into the tastes of the cigar. See what we get out of it, and then after that I'll show you the box it comes in. Alright, so. Okay, so first off, it has almost like a spiciness to it. Nothing too spicy, but nothing that's going to be overly whelming. There is a pretty good kick of pepper, almost like a black pepper. Also, a very strong earthiness to it. So, yeah. And I would say it's a very light but noticeable powdery taste to it on the back end of the flavor. So it's earthy, a bit spicy, a little bit of that black pepper that's pretty noticeable of the initial light up and all that. And on the back end of that flavor you got that powdery taste. It's not very strong, but it is noticeable. So yeah, this is, I believe, it's almost like a Robusto. I'd probably say like a double Robusto, like size and length. Like I said, the burn is pretty good on it. It's kind of off a little bit, but not by much. So, It's one of those cigars that if you feel like you need to touch it up, you can, if you really wanted to. But most of the time, I don't touch my cigars up just because I feel like that kind of burns more of the cigar away faster. And for something like this cigar right here that's kind of hard to get a hold of, it's not difficult, but you do have to look around a little bit to get it. For something like this, I don't like to rush the burn or anything like that. I like to take it slow and smooth. And if you look right there in the ashes, it's pretty nicely colored with the white ashes with the spots here and there of black ashes as well. So yeah. And once again, the draw on this cigar is amazing. I haven't had one of these cigars yet that's been bad on the draw or anything like that. So let me set that down real fast, and let me show you the box. So the box itself is a pretty plain box. Nothing remarkable about it. You got all the normal, like, warnings and seals and all that. So yeah, it's a nice box. The lid slides down almost like a coffin type lid, sliding top to seal the cigars inside. This is a 10-pack, box of 10. That just happened, but as you can see, they are packaged in a way to where like the opposite of each other inside the box. So yeah. Let me just pick that one up right now. Put it back in. So altogether, this box of cigars is pretty nice. It's one hell of a cigar, and I would pick it up again if I had the opportunity to. I would definitely say for y'all to pick it up if y'all haven't tried it yet, and just give it a shot, see what y'all think. It can last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how you smoked it, or you real smoke it, or are smoking it, depending on what you are doing at the point that you're watching this review. Yeah. And just after the fact on the taste, it's almost like a buttery type, buttered toast like taste. And after the fact, the aftertaste that I'm getting right now in my mouth. So maybe it's something good to have, like with breakfast or after breakfast. Or if you don't eat breakfast, but you like that taste of like buttered toast or whatever, the aftertaste is perfect for that. Now, whenever I think of Heisenberg, of course, I start thinking of the series Breaking Bad, you know, all that fun stuff. I don't think that was the inspiration behind the cigar, but it is pretty fun that there's a cigar that's called Heisenberg out there. And it's definitely one to pick up and try. I've seen on different websites a box of 10 like this going for at least 60 to 80 bucks. Depending on where you go to get them though, you can pay almost 100 or so for a box. It just really depends on where you go. I got this box of 10 for about $65 from a friend of mine. So yeah, it's one of those types of cigars that if you can find them, I would definitely get them again because they are well worth it. I know this box right here at least has a year or two of age on it, so that's probably one of the reasons the tastes are a little bit different and not as strong as I thought that they would be, but you can never tell. Definitely, it's one of those cigars, since it has such a light draw on it and all that. If you let it sitting down for a little bit, you will have to relight it. But even on the relight, it still retains that good flavor and stuff. After a long period of time, I'm not too sure though. Like with most cigars, sometimes after you light a cigar, you probably smoke it like halfway and set it down, and then you have to do something that keeps you from relighting it up almost as soon as it goes out. So, you know, after that, sometimes the flavors, you get that taste of like ashes and having to relight. It's almost like a sour-y taste to it. So I don't know if this one would do the same, but most definitely, it's just a... it is one of those cigars that if you relight it shortly after it goes out, that it retains the flavor to it, and yeah. So definitely one of those cigars that you would want to pick up. Now, that is all I have for this review today. I will be doing another review shortly on Brick House. It's one of my favorite cigars. It's one that I've been smoking a lot here lately. Just because there's been some transitioning in smoking areas for me. Nothing bad, but it's almost like a relocation, you know? So until I can get that part settled, I've been smoking Brick House because it's pretty regularly available over at one of the places I do go to, and it's one of the cheapest cigars that they have on hand, and it's a pretty good cigar. So I'll do a review on that one in the next video. But until next time, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already and would like to see more videos like this one, please hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments for this video or you have any questions for the Heisenberg cigar, please ask me down in the comments below. Also, if you have any tips or tricks for future reviews, as in cigar gadgets, tips, tricks, cigar brands, please leave those down in the comments section as well, and I will do my best to get back to you on those and to respond to y'all's comments in a timely manner. Also, if you would like to see what I do besides doing cigar reviews and what I do in my regular day-to-day life, please follow me on Instagram. I will leave a link down in the description below. That's Cigar TV 91 on Instagram. And until next time, guys, stay safe out there and stay smoky.